Hi, this is Ray Abeyta from the Texas EHA School of Tai Chi. This is a posture called cloud hands that was taught to me many years ago by a well-known Tai Chi teacher here in the United States. He said if there was only one move he could teach me, this would be it. When he told me, I thought he was a little crazy, but you know what? He turns out to be right. This works great with seniors, people with balance issues, leg strength, immune system, etc., etc., etc. So anyway, follow along with me. We'll break it down in little pieces, one step at a time, and practice this at home every day, twice on Sunday. All right, here we go. Thank you for coming. The stance is a little wider than normal, okay? If your stance is like this, make it at least this wide. Or if you can, go a little further. Do what's comfortable for you. Don't push it. The feet are flat on the ground and stay flat on the ground. Step one, we simply shift our weight from one side to the other. Now when I shift my weight, I do not let my weight go to the outside of my hip. Looks cute, but is only allowed for taking pictures. Otherwise, you shift your weight straight across. Step one. Step two is you're going to turn. Now when we shift and turn, we always keep the weight on the inside of the leg. Do not let it go to the outside of the foot or to the outside of your leg or hip. Always keep it down the inside on the three nails. We know about the three nails, don't we? Good. The big toe, the ball of the foot, and the heel. So I'm shifting and I'm turning my hips. Not my shoulders. Don't be afraid to turn your hips. Turn your hips. That's part two. Part one is shifting straight across. Part two is turning the hips. Right here, your inguinal fold. The Chinese call this the qua. There you go, the qua. Now, when we're shifting and turning, we add one more little piece which will strengthen your legs. Sink and rise. And when I sink, I'm bending my knees slightly. I'm shifting my weight and I'm rising. Again, the feet stay flat. If possible, it's 100% weight shift. If you can't do 100%, do what you can do. And remember, if you get tired, take a break. Or if it hurts, stop and ask me what's going on, so maybe you're doing something wrong. Okay? Next, we're pointing the coccyx, the tailbone, like a pendulum, swinging from one foot to the other. You're actually pointing your coccyx to the center of one foot or the other. The hands are gently rotating, one up and one down. Now notice how close the arms are to my body. I'm not doing this. Okay, it's nice and close. Armpits are slightly open. Head top is lifted. Relax the chest. So we're sinking, shifting, and rising. Sinking, shifting, and rising. The weight stays in the inside of one leg or the other. Do not let it go to the outside of your foot or your hip, like I mentioned, or you can easily make yourself fall. The pointing of the tailbone is extremely important. Where your coccyx point is where your root, R-O-O-T, root is. And this helps you to stand with more power, even if your weight is 50-50. It's difficult to knock you over if you're pointing your coccyx into one of your feet. This is also a form of QiGong. So here the hands are being concave. Here the hands are convex as they reach to heaven and earth. Into the body, connect to heaven and earth. Now you'll notice that the lower hand, the thumb is pointing to the seam of your pants. Not way back here, not way up here, right here. Do not lock your elbows. Do not lock any of your joints. Sink and rise. Point the tailbone. Remember, the legs generate the chi and the body uses it. So if you can't walk like you used to, do this. I recommend 5 minutes a day. If you can't do 5 minutes, do 4. If you can't do 4, do 3. Do what you can do. but be consistent in your practice. This will make your legs stronger. Here's another point for people who have actually kind of gotten this. Here my legs are gently rotating in, very gently, very subtle. Here both legs are rotating out. Again, very subtle rotating in, rotating out. In other words, the legs both don't rotate to the right, nor do they both rotate to the left. We're actually rotating out, rotating in, rotating out, rotating in. I promise you, because of pumping your quad, your hip joint, your inguinal canal, that you're pumping the largest collection of lymph nodes in your body, hence getting rid of garbage from your bloodstream and pumping white blood cells into your blood, which helps you with your immune system. So not only does this help pump the blood through the legs for people who are diabetic, that's very important, but it improves your immune system. Relax. Let's cover that again. We shift 100% weight from one side to the other if at all possible. We always keep our weight on the inside of one leg or the other or both. Never let it go to the baby toe. The big toe's on the inside for a reason. Relax your hips. Relax your chest. Swing the coccyx from one foot to the other. It's a subtle pointing. It's not like this or like this. It's very subtle, but it's definitely pointing to the inside of one foot. The center of the foot on the inside is probably the best way to put it. Bubbling well point is another good place. The hands pulse to gather chi, life force. Bring it in, reach out. Convex hands, concave hands, convex hands. So there's a lot to this little exercise. And I guarantee you, if you practice it, you will have many benefits. Balance, leg strength, immune system. Even makes your hair turn black. When you finish, take a break and have a long, happy life. Thank you.